Okay, gorgeous Geminis, we're going to do a reading for your current energies. I am personally invested in this one, so I'm looking to see how we can best handle whatever's coming towards us for our highest and best good. Okay, these readings may not resonate with everybody, and we're just asking Spirit for clear and concise messages today from these cards. So, a reading for our beautiful Geminis. Spirit, could we have 3 or 4 cards just to get a flavour of what's going on? And there's the first one out. We've got the 8 of Wands. I think it was up this way. Let me just double check. Is this 8 of Wands supposed to be in the upright? Is it supposed to be in the reverse? Right, so it's upright. This is news and messages coming in. Quick, fast movement. I think you're going to have a hectic time. Perhaps there's a little bit of travel going on as well, or a home move. But you are going to get fast messages, fast information, and jump on that plane or whatever it is you're doing. So here we go. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and we've got the 5 of Cups. So news and information messages coming in that affect your community, your friendships, your work colleagues, something around that. It's about learning from others as you teach others. So it's that lovely give and take going on here in your surroundings. And we've got the 5 of Cups here. So something, I feel, you are going to be grieving. Something is upsetting you around this community, this family. Is this your immediate family that's going to be causing you this upset? Is it an immediate family thing? Is it sort of extended family? Yes. Is this a work situation? No. Is it something that you do as a hobby or a sport? No. Is this extended family? Yeah. So something around your extended family is causing you a lot of upset. Something you've got to grieve. There's a big loss going on here. And you're getting news and messages coming in around it, perhaps from overseas, within your extended family community. So, what sort of news and messages is going to cause us that much upset? 7 of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's a situation that you probably don't want to give a lot of energy to. You're not keen on sort of investing in this situation at all. In fact, you're advised not to yet. They've stabbed you in the back. They've done their darndest. So this is news and messages around how your extended family have stabbed you in the back. And look, there's the 4 of Cups. So this is good. You're starting to come out of this situation now. So, yeah, have some gratitude for all that you still have. Yeah? But I do feel that this is coming to this extended family, whatever they've been doing, these messages, I want to ask again, has somebody on the peripheries of your life been telling lies about you? Yeah. So this is an extended family thing, and gosh, it's broken your heart. If these lies that they've told about you just broken your heart, it has been so hard on you. And there's no growth in the situation whatsoever. Is this right? No growth in this situation. They've really stabbed you in the back. But is this finally coming to an end? No. Are they still doing this to you? Yeah, they're still doing this to you. But quite frankly, you're starting to really mature through the situation, I think. And you're the one who's going to find a way out of it. They're not going to stop what they're doing. I don't see for 1 minute that they're planning on stopping what they're doing. But I do think God's gone, or the universal spirit, your ancestors has got enough. This is going to get blocked right off here. You're not going to feel it anymore. Perhaps that's it. You've spent enough time grieving the situation. And I think that in giving it no energy, there you are, and taking the decision to give it no energy, it's the end of it. It's enough of it now, and a new day will dawn. But it's been up to you, your own personal decisions, and following your own heart. You're going to love who you want to love. You're going to work for who you want to work for. You're going to do the things that you want to do. You're going to decide how you're going to live your life. because you've really changed here with the reverse Four of Cups. You know, you've woken up emotionally. I think you've seen through what they've done. You're feeling motivated again to get on with your life because you're taking a fresh perspective. You know, you want to reconnect with the world. And you do this through gratitude and through noticing your blessings. You know, so get your optimism and your emotional activation is returning after all that you've been through. And look, we've got the Lover's card. This is beautiful. This is about the choices and decisions we take. You know, being in alignment with your highest self. You can see the energies going up in alignment with the highest good for all. It's your soul connection. It's bringing in harmony through the choices that you've taken and those real significant life choices. We can be in a connection here. There's a connection where it's safe for you to be vulnerable and relaxed. You know, there's a harmony. You've found your own harmony here between your values and your actions. You know, it's about your identity, being authentic, your alignment with your love, with your purpose, and with being your truly authentic self. And actually, that's how you shut this down. Because, yeah, they can carry on all they want. It's not touching you now. You hit the bottom here. They really took you down to your knees. So now you just get to stand up again. And you get to stand up and remove those swords from your back and step into your new day simply by having the gratitude. Yeah, by the choices and decisions. You align your own actions with your highest and best good. And that's the advice here. So whatever else is going on over the Christmas period or the holiday season or in all the aspects of your life here, just don't let them get to you. You keep doing you. This is very much about you staying in alignment with who you truly are and your own authenticity and taking your decisions based on that, irrelevant of whatever else is coming in. Yeah, you've got to stay true to yourself. I just want to shuffle these cards a little bit more. I just feel guided to freshen them up. So, it takes a really strong person, you know, to ignore lies, illusions, and other people. That extended family nonsense. There has no growth. It hasn't changed. But it's not going to harm you anymore. You're not going to allow it. You've got that strength now. Look, this is a flipper coming over here. Yeah, look, it's the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles in reverse implies that there's been ungrounded plans and there's no sort of practical movement forward. It's really held you back. You know, there is a need to reconnect with your intention, to reconnect yourself with your intentions, with your highest truth. And this is what this is calling for. When you stay with your authentic truth, grounded, take the decisions that are right and best for you, and leave the others to it, I think, is the advice that we are getting. Now we've got the Page of Cups, but we've got him in the upright this time. So we're in a much better position here. And the Page of Cups, well, he's about emotional growth. Like feeling, that first feelings of intuition and your creative ideas coming through. He's very gentle in his vulnerability. Put yourself out there, it would speak of. You know, it encourages openness to your dreams and noticing any synchronicities in your life. New connections or spiritual callings. You may just feel drawn to it. So it's where that deep inner healing begins through, you know, finding your own emotional curiosity rather than controlling the situation. So I think the advice here is not to engage with the situation, but instead just to really feel into it gently. Find yourself. This is how we come out of it. Yeah? There's a call here. What's been missing? It's been ungrounded. Or if we were to read down the line, this community, this extended family that we identified, who have through words and thoughts and horrible communications really stabbed you in back, perhaps convinced other people that, you know, you lack whatever, integrity perhaps, whatever. I think there's 10 swords there. There's 10 different ways they've done this to you. Well, they're becoming very ungrounded now. And I think it's in you seeing through it, not giving it any energy, practicing your gratitude for everything that they have and who you truly are, stepping into your authentic self with all your choices and decisions that for what's right from you. Then this new beautiful, soft, gentle energy can open up to. It's a whole new way of being. I almost want to say they did you some sort of favor, because when you hit the bottom here, you actually cleared out a lot of wounds that you had in the past, things that baggage that you were carrying around with you, pains from childhood or the experiences you've had in life. You actually got a lot of that out of you as you went in search of, how do I get back up again? How do I find a new day? And you took the time out here and you really, really started to, use gratitude, practice being your more authentic self. And you can see down here, this isn't going to work out for them. This has not worked out for them. And I get the feeling that it's going to get very much exposed at the moment as well. Any lies or illusions that these horrid messages had sent around you. And look, here's the Eight of Swords. And again, this is just, it's happening now. You're taking off you limited yourself, you restricted yourself to cope, I think, with what they were doing. You shut down and you put the blindfolders on because you couldn't see it anymore. It was too much. But here with this Eight of Swords in reverse, you're ready now, take them off, right? This really says it's happening now. You're dropping any thoughts that held you back, anywhere that you believed in the things that they said to you or about you. You know, you're just going, no, that wasn't true. That was a reflection of you. That was coming through your own filter. They're your issues that you were saying were mine. And you can see it clearly now. And you are not taking this on board anymore. And rightly so, I feel, rightly so that you can begin to emerge now like this beautiful spring flower that's slowly opening up in the heart, soft and gently, with a vulnerability, you know, a willingness to see the world through those fresh eyes that haven't been harmed, haven't been hurt, because you did the healing work. So anything that they did to you in the past, it's not hurting you anymore. And coming from that gentleness and the authenticity, it's going to shock the life out of them. You watch them, they'll all fall into line behind you because they won't know how to deal with this beautiful new calm you. And now I've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. It was based on lies. I want to say up here, the messages that they were spreading about you, they were lies. There's no truth in this card. There's a call for the truth, and we need to get the truth out. But I do feel like the truth is coming. And it's only because you have been yourself. Yeah? You've stopped being who they wanted you to be. And you're being yourself. You don't believe them anymore. I don't believe them anymore. And there we are. We've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse again. So this is where, you know, you've been really fatigued from what they've done. And they've come at you and at you. And it's really brought you down to your knees. But there's no more need for that. You know, this is where you were attacked to the point where you were overwhelmed. And it put you into a place of self-doubt and fear. But unprocessed fear. But I feel that what it's then done, they put you in a place where you were holding on to your fears, but they went too far, and you sort of cleared it out. I feel like you've cleared a lot of this out and come back better than forever, you know? And it's asking you very much to defend your truth, but without aggression. I think maybe you have done, and you're starting to come right out of this now. You've probably had to retreat from the whole thing. And it was in that retreat and that inner self, inner work, and the letting go of everything that they'd done and everything that they'd almost convinced you were, that you've actually come up like a shining new day. And look, there's your Ace of Pentacles. And this is where the whole new thing comes in for you. This is like a gift from God that you can now plant in this beautiful, fertile ground. This soft, gentle, innocent, very innocent energy. And it will flourish because you're coming from your heart. You can see the light shining out their hearts. So the choices and decisions you make now about what you're going to do with this great new opportunity, it's going to come from a really new, gentle place. Yeah, you won't be, you won't have those boundaries anymore. You won't be thinking, oh, everybody's coming to get me. You'll be there just being you and trusting. I think what they've done to you has made you really trust yourself. Yeah, to a point where you can, you know, just be who you truly are. You can take this new seed of opportunity. It's going to flourish. It's got all the potential there to flourish. Look, and there you are. There's the Judgment card coming in. Judgment is going in your favour. And look, just next to that, I've got the Ace of Swords. The Judgment, those others who have judged you, they are the ones who will fall by the wayside now. Because the judgment of you has brought clarity. And I feel people can see that you have always been truthful, you have been honest. People will have these really clear, honest thoughts about you now because you have been judged. And you have been judged favourably now because you allowed yourself to be genuinely authentic yourself. And I know sometimes when we go through lessons in life, we have, the pain ripped out of us until we're down on our knees in utter grief. And at that point, we release the swords in our backs and we release the boundings and restrictions and ties. And then we come up and have this beautiful, beautiful, fresh new start. And we do it with more of a simplicity and an honesty. Is there anything else? Yes, stay in your ability. So what's the final outcome? If we just go, I want to say back into a situation. So it might be a situation from your childhood. It might be back into the workplace after your recovery time. It might be back out into the community as this new, peaceful, beautiful, fresh you. And you're being judged by others with truth and integrity now. How are you going to get on out there in the big wide world? The Star, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes coming true. I always think my greatest hope is just to truly and authentic be myself and come from a place of love, you know, in alignment with spirit, with source. I think that wish is really going to come true for you now. Look, here we've got the King of Cups. So he's been through the mill as well, and he's learnt this wisdom. This reading seems to be all about this wisdom. So he's got firm boundaries. Yeah, nobody's going to play games with him. Nobody's going to play these mind games or attack him or cause him grief ever again. He can be kind and compassionate to people, but he won't take on board what they're saying and what they're doing because he knows he is from pure unconditional love. You know, he comes from that higher wisdom and knowledge of self-respect and honesty and truth and kindness. It's a beautiful wish to have, isn't it? To be able to hold that energy. This is, yeah, to hold that beautiful energy and know that nobody can ever come and tear you down again. It's a very safe, secure feeling inside. Anything else for the final outcome? There we are. Oops, the Nine of Cups. So this came out in reverse. Well, I wasn't sure. I'm just not sure. Is this Nine of Cups supposed to be in reverse? Is it supposed to be in the upright? Yeah, there we are. It's supposed to be in the upright. So this is when we celebrate ourselves, when we feel really good on the inside. We feel whole and complete and successful. So we have this real deep inner confidence. Nothing's going to wobble us again because we feel really secure and safe and joyful in ourselves. We can see here with the firm boundaries, our wishes coming true to be this truly happy person. And there you are, that's come in for you. Your own deep inner happiness. And that's the most important thing in the whole world. And then look, we've flipped out Six of Swords. Was this meant to be in the upright? Yes. And the Queen of Swords in the upright? Yes. So that's when we sail to the calmer waters. And we do it through, excuse me. So the Six of Swords, she's moving through to these calmer waters, using her intuition to guide her on her path. And she's got this access to her intuition, to that deep inner knowing of what is gonna make her the happiness. And usually that happiness for her will be the happiness for the community as well. But she knows to follow her intuition now. She's learnt it. That's how she stays calm. Yeah, I think this is going to be intuition on a whole new level. I know that we can, when we're really at peace inside and we're feeling joyful and happy and whole and complete within ourselves, it's easy to channel. It's easy to channel through from source, from the galaxy, from wherever. Yeah, a troubled mind, you see the blindfolds over her third eye, you can't actually see through it. But when we drop that, we take the blindfolds off, we set ourselves free. And we can only do that. These swords around you, they're not made of steel, they're made of thoughts. So it's only when we let go of all the negative thoughts, we keep turning any negative self-talk into positives. So instead of saying, you know, I'm a complete idiot, say, I am a genius. I am on a huge learning curve here and I am going to become wise from this experience. You see what I mean? Any negative thoughts, turn it to the positive and then repeat the positive to yourself until we've released it all. And then it's easy to channel, it's easy to love ourselves, it's easy to have firm boundaries, and it's the wisdom not to let anybody ever come and tear us down again. And I think it's going to be a whole new way of being for us. And we're going to be very, very selective about who we let in now. And it's going to be people who are healed as well. And we're going to hang out with the cool kids, you know, the healed ones, the ones that have got their own peace going on. That's what I wish. Okay, so I think it's going to be a brand new time for you all. You'll kind of come out now wiser, stronger and better than you have ever been. And there won't be any nonsense in the future. Nobody's going to knock you over. Follow your intuition. Keep your firm boundaries. The calm waters, they're here. Your circle is now. Okay, so well done for becoming a brand new you. The best possible version of yourself. That's the highest and best good outcome for us Geminis. Okay, wishing you a very wonderful holiday season. And please do like, share and subscribe to this video if you've enjoyed it. They're general readings, so take what's meant for you and leave the rest. But honestly, the best version of yourself. It's almost like the naysayers have caused you to step into it. Well done them. Well done you. Have the best time. Lots of love from Avalon. And thank you for listening.